Me say, I've got something to tell you guys, right? I've got something to tell you guys. This morning around 6 o'clock, I'm in my house and all of a sudden I hear a loud bang, right? When I hear a loud bang, I'm jump up, I think, what is that? So the bang that I heard, it basically wake me up out my sleep. So me jump up out of my bed and I turn my ears, I cock my ears up like that. And this one bent up like that, like an antenna. See? That one bent up like an antenna. So I said to myself, what is going on? So I quickly put on my boxers because I sleep in the nude. So I jump up, I put on my boxers real quick. Faster than Usain Bolt. Because any passa or anything, I have to know what's going on. Right? I am the local community sheriff. Also, I am the local neighborhood watch officer. Okay? So I make sure that I check on the neighborhood and make sure everything is going on okay around here. So anyway, as I was saying before I went off topic, right? I put on my boxers, I put on my pants, and I go tip up on the balcony. I look over the balcony. It was only downstairs, right? It was only downstairs underneath my floor that I seen a guy run out his house, stark naked, right? Stark naked. It was a white guy. I don't know what he was on, but boy, he ran out of his house, right? It was too much for my eyes when I saw him running and I saw what was happening. So I basically do my eyes like that because I didn't want to see everything. So I was like that. I was like that because it was too much for my eyes. I've seen two white ass cheek clapping going down the central reservation of the second floor, right? And he had no shoes on, he had nothing on, right? So I then start thinking, what the Ross is going on here, right? And then all I can see is our next guy come out the house, right? And when the guy come out the house, he's running him, going, Jerry, 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 come back, Jerry. Jerry is almost down the end of the corridor. His bare white ass is clapping in the middle of the wind, right? There's cold breeze is blowing. I'm there shivering and laughing my ass off as well. And I'm thinking, Jerry, this doesn't look good for you. Jerry, you're fucked. Whatever is going on, Jerry, you had it, right? So then Jerry proceed to go to the exit, which is the door to get outside now, right? All I can see Jerry get out the exit and Jerry is making his way up to the road. And I'm thinking, is Jerry on drugs? What is going on with Jerry? Right? The next person is shouting, Jerry! The next guy shouting, Jerry! Come back, Jerry! Jerry! Come back, Jerry, please! Right? I said to myself, any minute now, I shall hear, "Erks, erks," the car holding brakes, right? Because Jerry Bollocks is about to spread out in the middle of the road. And I'm thinking to myself, please don't let anything happen to Jerry. As bad as things be, Jerry's out there stark naked. Do not let anything happen to Jerry. So anyway, the gentleman that was calling for Jerry proceed to make his way to the exit to see if he can catch up to Jerry. Now, after that one come out now and start walking up the road, Jerry now is gone out of my peripheral vision. I cannot see Jerry anymore. Jerry has turned the corner and Jerry has made his way down to the village. Looks like he was going down to the village. I don't know if it was a marathon that they're running. I don't know if they was doing a naked party and he got pissed off and he went out. I don't know that if he got too hot and he take off his clothes and he decided to go outside to cool down. I don't know that I didn't know if somebody borrowed his clothes and played a silly prank on him and gone up the road with his clothes or something. I don't know what was going on, but Jerry was stark naked, right? Okay. After the man has gone and chased Jerry, it's only one more person I seen come out the house. A woman come out the house, and the woman is shouting, "Leave him! Leave him! Don't chase him! Come back! Let him fuck off! We don't really care! Let him go!" And I'm thinking to myself, I mean, it's a good thing it's COVID season and I don't have work. Because if I had work, somebody else would be over the balcony, right? And the three of them would be stark naked going up the road. Because after I finish with them, they all would trip naked and go up the clothes. Because this bare silliness going on. So anyway, she's shouting at the next one is shouting at Jerry, and they all on one. And I'm thinking to myself, what do I do? What do I say? Do I help to call for Jerry? Do I help to go find Jerry? What's the protocol here, right? So I then proceed to listen to what was going on. The woman called somebody on the phone, and when the woman called somebody on the phone, I hear she telling somebody that Jerry has gone out of the house, right? And she don't know what to do because Jerry smoked up some of the drugs, and then Jerry got high. And apparently this is why Jerry take off his clothes, because Jerry must have been seeing things. So Jerry proceed to take off his clothes, right? And after Jerry take off his clothes, Jerry proceed to make his way to the exit, right? So when Jerry make his way to the exit now, I think Jerry must have been chasing the ghost that he's been seeing after sniffing the drugs, right? So by me cocking up my ears now and listening to all this information, I said to myself, Jerry's okay. Jerry is okay. Jerry is in a nice place right now. His body's overeating. And I need to get back in the house because the crack of my ass is getting cold and I'm freezing and I'm in the cold. And I'm thinking, wherever Jerry's going tonight, I wish him all the best, right? This woman proceeded to talk on the phone to says that she's going to get Ben to come down and help to look for Jerry, right? I don't think Jerry want to be seen or want anybody to talk to, because if Jerry wanted somebody to talk to, Jerry would have stayed there and talk to somebody. So whatever Jerry's seen or whatever Jerry sniff and Jerry's going through it, I think Jerry just want to face it on his own. And that's why make himself in the nude and exit the building. Now, I would like to ask anybody that is watching the video, in this situation where Jerry is concerned, what do you do? Do you phone the local authority? Do you phone the council to let them know that Jerry been sniffing, and Jerry has come out his house stark naked and gone up the road to catch some fresh air? How do you explain it? And what do you do? Now, imagine I was bringing my wife home, and my wife see Jerry business now. See, my wife see Jerry business, and my wife decide that, you know what, Jerry might be on drugs, but Jerry look good, right? What do I say for myself? How do I help myself in that situation? Because obviously, if I'm bringing home the wife and the wife goes to Jerry business, I would not want the wife to look down at Jerry private, because I would have to dive on my wife like I'm saving a president of the United States or the president or the queen of the UK. I would have to dive on them like because I wouldn't want my missus to see Jerry business. You know what I mean? And even when I was looking down at Jerry crack of his ass going down the stairs, I was scared for my life, because I'm thinking this could kill me. This is too much for me to see. You know what I mean? So let me know what you would do if you was in the situation, because where I live, it's a hostile environment, right? I'm seeing chest, I'm seeing ass, I'm seeing knobs. I'm seeing too much, right? And all I want to do is live in peace. Let me know what you would do if you was in my situation. Please, thank you. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, MK Malcolm Comedy. Subscribe, please. Thank you. God bless you.